All right, welcome everyone to our morning business presentation, and we are happy to have you all. Like we have said that today is the new RoyalQ user orientation program, where we orient our new users on how to perfectly and purely use their robots for better results. I believe that today's Zoom will be a starting point for the next future that you deserve. I believe that today's Zoom would be a perfect way for you to basically and purely start a journey in RoyalQ that has the power and the ability to drastically move your income to another level. My name is Julius, and I'm making sure that our host, leader Doris Angel, today she gets onto our call as I speak right now. But I want to welcome everybody to the call. I want us to welcome everybody to the call. I want us to welcome everybody on the call, everybody on the call. All right, everybody on the call, everybody on the call. Okay, all right. We are starting in the next few minutes. So share the link, share the link. All right, let's share the link. Let's share the link. We're about to get started. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. We're about to get started. All right, okay. As our host gets in the few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are already on this call and you have been able to join our business this week, could you give us a thumbs up? Give us a thumbs up? If you have been able to join our opportunity this week, could you give us a thumbs up? We want to make a big shout out. We want to make a big welcome. We want to invite you, to welcome you. We want to make a big shout out, a big shout out, a big shout out, a big shout out, a big welcome, a big welcome, a big welcome, a big welcome, a big shout out to you. All right, a big shout out, a big shout out, a big welcome, a big shout out. We want to super duper welcome you to the crypto ambassadors. We are the fastest growing team with a system all over the world, right? All over the world. All over the world. So if you have, ladies and gentlemen, join me as we welcome Jime Angolobe, who made a decision to join our team this week. Could we make a shout out to give him some thumbs up, some thumbs up, some thumbs up, some love hearts, ladies and gentlemen? Some thumbs up, some love hearts, some thumbs up, some love hearts, some thumbs up, some love hearts. Okay, all right. Some thumbs up, some love hearts, some thumbs up, some love hearts to this amazing gentleman who made a decision to join our team. Okay, I see Rachel Chanja. Rachel Chanja, she's new and she joined RoyalQ this week. Could you drop in some love hearts, ladies and gentlemen, as I soon than later hand over to the host of our Zoom today. Okay, could you drop in some love hearts and welcome? Okay, we have Goshen. Goshen also says that I was able to join our team this week. All right. Don't stop dropping in some love hearts. Don't stop dropping in some love hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Do not stop to drop in some love hearts. Do not stop to drop in some love hearts. Do not stop to drop in. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Right? Don't. All right. Don't stop. Don't stop to drop in some love hearts, some thumbs up. All right, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world, and welcome to the Crypto Ambassadors. On this call, ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed with some fantastic leaders. Before I invite the host to take over, we are blessed. I've seen Leader Preshi. She is a V4 from South Africa. Happy to have you on our call today. All right, beautiful, beautiful. I've seen Leader Silver, the Transformer, a V3 from Uganda. Happy to have you on our call today. I've seen one of my friend, my brother, Coach Musa, all the way from that side of northern Uganda. Happy to on to our call today. All right, I've seen my brother Chigo Link, all that side of Indonesia. Happy to see you, brother Chigo Link, onto our call today. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite the host for today, a lady that comes from the streets of the hard knocks of Germany, but a born of Ghana, ladies and gentlemen. She is the fastest growing leader with the biggest team in the crypto ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen. She has the biggest team, ladies and gentlemen, from that side of Russia, South Africa, that side of Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, to that side of Europe. She is the team leader from Europe. She is a lady, ladies and gentlemen. In her team, she has 2 V5s, ladies and gentlemen. She is a super champion. She is a super lady, very consistent, very resilient. She has the biggest team in Italy, the biggest team in Netherlands. She has the biggest team in United States of America. With the pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite a super leader, a champion of success, none other than leader Doris Enyo to take us into today's call. Welcome, leader Doris.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this warm welcome. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my great leader. I hope we are all doing great. So, good morning to you all. I hope I'm loud and clear. Hello, Leader Julius. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope I'm loud. Okay. So I see Coach Musa is already here as my co-host. Okay. So I'm Doris Angel. Those of you who do not know me, let me just do a short introduction since Leader Julius has said it all. I'm Doris Angel, a V4 by rank, and I joined this amazing opportunity 2021, 19th of June. Yeah, and I would say I've been on RoyalQ since that time till now, and I actually do not regret taking Leader Julius' link and activating my RoyalQ, because ever since that time till now, my life and that of my team members has never been the same. Okay. All right. Thanks so much. Now I know I'm laudable. Okay. So let me it's all about RoyalQ user guide. You know, if you have maybe you go to the shop to go and buy, let me just turn off the sound. It distracts me sometimes. Sorry. So as I was saying, if you go and buy maybe a fridge or a dishwasher or any machine, you would agree with me that when you open it, you see a user guide, right? You get a user guide just to know how to operate it or how to go about it. So it's all about how to use our RoyalQ robot, okay? How to navigate through the app. That is why we are all gathered here. Okay, and let me use this opportunity to wish you all a happy new year, because I went on a short break, I think a week before the festive season. So yeah, that is why I got missing for some 30 days, okay? All right. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Then I put you all through, okay? I'm going to start by sharing my screen. I'm just logging in, so I do not have to log in again, okay? Okay, so if you haven't yet invited anybody, this is the time to invite, because even if the person is a prospect, do not worry, just invite. I hope my screen, you can see my screen, right? All right. So this is how our RoyalQ logo looks like. If in case you have some new people in our midst, this is how it looks like. Okay. Then the RoyalQ is being added to, with the RoyalQ robot, you can trade with 4 different exchanges, okay? This is one of the popular one that a lot of people usually use, okay? So this is Binance, okay? That's how the logo looks like. We have Binance US, Binance Turkey, Binance, so many countries, but we use the main Binance, okay? Binance US, it's not possible to connect it with your RoyalQ app. All right, now the other app is Hobby. Hobby. So this is how Hobby logo looks like also. I hope when I screenshot, you are able to see. Let me turn on my brightness a little, sorry. So this is how the Hobby also looks like, yeah. Now the next one is Kraken. So with the Kraken, you would need Kraken and Kraken Pro, okay? So yeah, this is how the Kraken 2 looks like. So Kraken is actually recommended for people living in the United States of America, okay? So you need these two to be able to connect it with your RoyalQ robot. All right, the next one, which is Indodax. Okay, this is actually an exchange that people in Indonesia and other parts of the world can use, okay? So this is how the logo also looks like. All right, I hope we are all following. Okay, all right. So let me, oh, someone cannot hear. Am I laudable? My co-host, let me see, Leader Pressure is here, right? Let me make Leader Pressure co-host. Please, co-host, can you all hear me? I think I'm laudable. Leader Julius, can you hear me, please?
You're very clear, Leader Doris. Very clear.
All right, thank you so much. Okay. So whoever cannot hear me, please, please leave and rejoin. Yeah, leave and rejoin. Sometimes if you're on the Zoom and you receive a call, sometimes it disrupts. So just leave and re-enter. Then you can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, okay. So let's continue. Okay, so I'm going to launch the RoyalQ app. So when you enter your login details and your password, you're going to see the first pop out, that is an announcement, okay? Now, it's always important for you to read announcements because that is how RoyalQ will be able to communicate with us. I hope you understand. So if you've already read it, you just click on this X button. But if you haven't read it, you just drag it up. You drag this part up or click on it so you'll be able to read it, okay? So you just drag it up. So this is just reminder on the Binance API binding, okay? And I've had a lot of messages in my inbox concerning this thing. So, we do the API binding. Okay, so there is an IP address RoyalQ has given us that we need to copy it. We need to paste it when we are doing the binding. So this IP address lasts for only 30 days. After 30 days, it's expired. So that is why you have to check and redo it again. So check your trading, your RoyalQ. Check it if you can, everything is working well. If it's not, you just redo the binding again. It doesn't affect anything. Okay. If you have trades on cycle, make sure you go and open back margin calls because it closes automatically if it disconnects. Okay. All right. So that is one of the announcements. And yeah. So there are so many features. We have home here. We have quantitative. We have circle. We have news. We have mine. Okay, we are going to look at all. So don't leave so you know the use of it. Now, I'm going to be on home and we are going to look at all these features. Okay, everything. All right. At the top here, you're going to see this security feature, okay? This sign is simply a security feature that you can be able to click on it and see the number of times you have logged in into your RoyalQ. It's actually when you go to the office, like those who work at the office, you usually clock in. So your employer will know that, okay, you came at this time or something, you understand? So that is the security login. So if you see this red plenty dot, it means you haven't been opening it. So you just click on read all if you want. And you can also click on it to see how many times like you logged in. Aside that, you'll be able to see the time. You see the device that you use in logging in. You would see the login address and the IP address. Okay. So let's say, for instance, you live in Ghana and you haven't given your credentials to anyone, yet someone from Germany has logged into your account. What would you do? You have to report to RoyalQ. If only you're 100% sure, okay, you have to report it to RoyalQ and change your password just to secure your account, okay? Now, just below it, you're going to see this announcement scrolling from right to left, okay? You can actually scroll it to read. There are also informations, okay? So any new announcements, RoyalQ adds it up over there, not all, but some, okay? So yeah, that is it. Now, just under it, you're going to see these 3 lines and this notification bell, okay? When we click on these 3 lines, you are going to see the latest announcement since you joined this opportunity. And also, this system update complete is just a notification of some of the announcements, okay? So that one too also changes. So you can click on any that you want, okay? So when you click on the 3 lines, you're going to see all the latest announcements since you joined the business. Okay, let's say if you joined let's say last year, you're going to see announcement from last year. If you join this year, you're going to see announcement starting from this year. Okay, so that is it. Now let us look at API bind. Okay, API bind. So API bind is actually an interface. I think the full meaning is application programming interface. If I'm not wrong, someone should correct me, please. Okay, so let me explain it to a layman's term, okay, or layman's understanding. Now, what helps the robot to be able to communicate with our exchange? That is the API bind, okay. So you do the API binding and you'll be able to connect your Binance to your RoyalQ, okay, or your Hobby, or your Indodax, or your Kraken. For Coinbase is out, soon they'll be removing it, so just ignore that one, okay. So someone might be asking, is it possible to connect all the 4 exchanges to one robot, or I need 4 different robots? It's possible to connect one robot to all these 4 exchanges, okay. Now, what are the benefits or like to that if you do that? The benefits are you'll be able to make lots of profit, okay, because let's imagine you trading with Binance. You're trading BTC on Binance, you're trading it on Hobby, you're trading it on Indodax, on Kraken. So if it sells, meaning you are making 4 times of profit, okay, so that is the advantage. But not because of that, if you have a little capital, you split it over on all the exchange, it doesn't make sense, okay. But people with huge capitals, that one, it's possible you can do it that way. So yeah, that is that. Now let's move to revenue details. So revenue details is actually cumulative profit, okay? Profit that you've made from your trading, okay? Now, money here cannot be withdrawn, okay? Why is that so? The reason being that your trading capital is not on RoyalQ. So there is no way you can withdraw over here, okay? Now, there are some informations here. They said data within 24 hours might not be real time. Data is shown under the Singapore time, okay? So with the RoyalQ app, we use the Singapore time. And sometimes, let's say for instance, in Germany here, when it's 5 o'clock, we enter into a different day because we use Singapore time. Do you understand? So let's say still you are in a particular day, the day has not ended, but you are making money for the next day. Okay, so that's the the data being shown under the Singapore time. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Now, you see total profit for today. That is profit that's like, if you've made profit already, that's the profit will be shown here. Then we have cumulative profit, and under the cumulative profit, always the first one is the USDT, okay? USDT, we all know Theta US, okay? Then the second one, that is the equivalent in US dollar. Let me enlarge it, okay? So this is equivalent sign, okay? And this is in USD. So this is the valuation method I'm using. Some people are using Ugandan shillings, others are using the Naira, and so on. So I'm going to show you where to change the currency, okay? So this is equivalent, okay? All right. So there is an information here. They said while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. This is what I talked about like some few seconds ago. So yeah. Now, there are 3 different types of strategy modes in RoyalQ. We have the whole warehouse mode, we have the sub-bin mode, we have the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, okay? So if you are using the second one, which is the sub-bin mode, your profit will only be shown after all positions are closed, okay? Because on the sub-bin mode, the profit that you make in the sub positions are used to draw the average price closer to the current price. So that is how come until all the positions are closed, you'll not be able to see your profit, okay? So if you are on that mode, don't be like, how come there is a sell and no money? RoyalQ is robbing me or the boat is robbing me. No, it's not about that. So you have to take note of that. Okay? All right, so we have history details, we have profit analysis, we have currency profit. Am I moving too fast? Let me see. Am I moving too fast? Let me know if I'm too fast so that I'll slow down, please. No, okay. All right. Just give me some thumbs up if you think the pace is okay, like the way I'm moving, if it's okay. All right, Coach Musa says it's okay. All right. All right, then at least I've gotten 2. I can move on. If I'm too fast, just let me know. Then I'll slow down, okay? All right. So yes, this is the history details, okay? So the first number you see stands for the month, always. And the next one is the day, okay? Then the year is just under it. Then we have profit analysis. Okay, no, let's look at history details first. So this is, you see 0.36 USDT, okay? Now, when you click on it, you are going to see the coin that gave you that profit. Okay, you're going to see the coin that gave you the profit, the order number, the exchange that I traded it on, the sell currency, the profit amount, the fuel fee that was charged, the time that was sold. Okay, everything is being recorded over here. So that is it. With RoyalQ, everything is clear. Okay, now you click on the share button to share it to anybody you want to share it with. Okay, you just share it. You can share it on any social media. You can even post it on your Facebook. Okay. All right, so that's the use of this forward button or share button. Okay. All right, so I'm going to delete it and let's go to profit analysis. So profit analysis is just a description, okay, like an illustration, a graphical one for you to see maybe which coins gave you a lot of profit, which ones didn't you trade so much. You see, everything is being recorded in this colorful diagram, okay, plus the percentages and the name of the coins. Okay, that's beautiful. Someone will be like, do I need this? What's all this? It's not like nonsense. Someone might need it, you might not need it. Okay, so when you're not trading on Binance and you're trading with another exchange, you have to click on the arrow close to the Binance. So you can see, since it's a drop down arrow, you can see all the other exchanges, okay, that you are trading on. All right, so let's move to currency profit. So currency profit also shows the total revenue that one has made on a particular coin, the total, okay, on a particular coin. So that is it, you see. So all this total to the cumulative profit, okay. This can also be shared when you click on this share button. It can also be shared. I always tell people, don't be shy to share your profits with others, okay? Don't be shy. Even if it is small, don't be shy to share. And other users too, don't be like, we have to also share our results on the platform, irrespective of how small it is. It's the same way if you start earning big, you share it as well. So you can share it with your prospects to let them know that, look, even though I'm not trading with enough capital for now, but see, my capital is safe in my Binance or my exchange. At the same time, I'm making profit. You understand? I'm not giving my money to any third party. I'm not giving my money to any company that I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Now I'm going to jump reward details. I'm going to jump assets. Then I move to, no, I think let me look at assets. I'm going to describe to you the fuel fee that was charged. When was it? Was it third? Okay. So if you are not sharing the opportunity or you are not a wild networker in this business, anytime you trade, you would see fuel fee. Okay. Anytime you trade, you see fuel fee. And this account actually has just like few people under it, like 4 or 3. So that's why you see direct quantification as well over here. Okay, so it's cool. If you share the opportunity a lot, you see a lot of green. Okay, at the same time be seeing red, because if you are trading and you are getting in more money. So yeah, that is it. So there's direct quantification. That means someone is under this account directly. Okay, then fuel fee for the profit that you made. Okay, and total assets. So 46, that is the amount of fuel fee on this account. Okay. All right, we'll look at asset properly soon. Now, invite friend. That is the next feature we have to look at. Invite friend. Invite friend. So if you want to share this opportunity with your friends, with your loved ones, with your colleagues at work, with strangers you meet, or anybody, all you just need to come do is to come to your RoyalQ, click on the home button, you click on invitation link, you click on this sign, it's the copy sign, okay, the one I said. So if you copy it, it copies this, your referral link. This link does not change. It's always the same, okay, it doesn't change. All right, so you copy it and you share. Someone will be asking, what do I get if I share? You earn cool money. Just one person you bring on your first rank, you earn 30 USDT. 30 USDT, that's huge. You understand? Yeah. So that is it. If you want to make a lot of money or overpopulated money, I would say do not trade alone, but share your referral link, okay, as well. Some people, when they hear business that, oh, you have to share, they'll be like, no, I'm not in for all these sharing things. I don't do that. But you've forgotten that someone shared for you to also get to know of it. Do you understand? So why are you being greedy? Why don't you also want to share? Why are you being so selfish? You understand? So you have to also share for someone to also get to know of it. Now, I always say there are two ways you can share this opportunity. One, intentionally and unintentionally. Let me give two scenarios about the two. So intentionally, someone like me, when I started this opportunity, I was actually scammed. So I'm like, I don't have enough money. I only have $100 to activate the bot. Now I have to wait and raise another money for the trading. So I asked my leader, aside me waiting, what can I do? He said, oh, aside the trading, you can also share the opportunity to earn money. I said, whoa, interesting. Since where I was coming from that I was scammed, I had a big team over there. I'm like, I'm going to give it a try and share, because with this, you have nothing to lose because you're not giving your money to anybody. I hope you understand. So I started sharing intentionally, sharing consistently, persistently. Every day, I was sharing. So that's someone who shares intentionally. I let people know that I talk for a living. You understand? So anybody that meets me, I preach RoyalQ to the person. I don't have time for any nonsense except RoyalQ. You understand? So yeah, that is someone who is sharing intentionally. Now let's move to unintentional. So you are on RoyalQ, you are trading, you are making profits, you go to work, and a colleague just saw a pop-out notification. There is a new sell, there's a new buy, there's a new sell. Be like, what's this? What's that on your phone? Or what are you looking into? You tell the person, oh, it's crypto trading, an AI trading for me. Ooh, interesting. How does it work like? You explain to the person will be like, okay, I'm interested. How do I get on board? How do I get the app on my phone also? You share your link. That is you sharing unintentionally. You never advertise anywhere. You never talk to the business like you talked about the business to anybody. The person just bumped into it and asked you. That is you sharing unintentionally. So we have people like that. So you can choose the two. Okay. All right. Now, the reason why I said if you do not want overpopulated money, don't look at this aspect. But if you love money, you want to live a quality life, please add this to the trading. Okay. There are 4 ways to make money on this platform. Don't just stick to one. At least do 2 or 3. Or if you can, do all the 4. Okay. All right. So that is it. That is the invite friends. Okay. We are going to look at the benefits you make at a different part. Okay. I hope you are enjoying this session. I hope. Okay, now let's look at user guide. I hope we are following user guide. So user guide in user guide. You remember I told you, you have to know how to use the app. Like if you have a machine, you see a user guide in it. Now, as I'm taking you through, we've seen another user guide. So user guide in user guide. All right, interesting. So yeah, these are instructions. They said beginner's guide. So if you click on more, you are going to see a lot. We have the guide for mentor system, how to find my counselor, Google Authenticator tutorial, Kraken API binding tutorial. The last time someone was asking me in my inbox that I have a prospect, I have someone in US who wants to activate. How do I get the API binding tutorial? Since I couldn't send the person to Zoom, I just directed the person here and the person got it. It was so easy. So look, when you click on that, it brings you here. Isn't that beautiful? So you read, and it even comes with a picture, like for you to know where exactly to press, you understand? So it's so easy. Just imagine you having an application that has everything in it. Like, you don't have to stress too much unless you do not know. Unless you do not know, we have all the tutorials for the API binding on the app we are using, unless you do not know. Okay. All right. So under that, we have RoyalQ related questions and answers. So you click on more to see more. Okay. You can actually type keywords. If you have any keywords in your question, you can actually type it here. If you do not have, just scroll slowly through it. Okay. So you see everything here, everything here, everything here. Now the interesting question that most people ask is, are my funds safe on RoyalQ? Let me see if I can see that question. Yeah, are my funds safe? So yes, are my funds safe? Answer: the operation of the RoyalQ robot is performed on the exchange for you. So your funds are safe. You have nothing to worry about. I've been using this app for close to 2 years now. I can proudly say it's the best, it's the legit, and you cannot give me any business or any application that can be compared to RoyalQ. That's my argument. If you don't believe in it, let's go for a debate. And I bet you I'm going to win hands down, okay? Because I know in and out of this app, and I can proudly debate it with anybody. All right, so let's look on it again because there are more. We have a strategy description. Okay, so the user guide, you see the strategy description, you see the RoyalQ related questions and answers. Then you see the beginner's guide. Okay, beginner's guide is for new people who join newly. So if there are any questions you would like to ask your upline or someone but you don't know how to, you see those questions here. Okay. Now language can also be changed. Okay, in RoyalQ, it's not only English. There are other languages here. So let's delete this and click on it. So we have French, we have the Italian language, we have the Spanish, Portuguese, Indonesia, so many languages, okay, the Chinese, and so on. So you can actually look for prospects in this country, prospects who speak these languages, and bring them into the business, okay? Share crypto with them. All right, mentor. So if you click on the mentor icon, it shows you all the mentors that we have in RoyalQ. No one can become a mentor, okay? You need to be qualified to become a mentor. If you join today, I'm sorry, you cannot be a mentor unless you are on the rank of V2, okay? Unless you're on the rank of V2. And why do you have this mentorship thing in RoyalQ? Some people might agree with RoyalQ, others who might disagree, but I think there shouldn't be any free lunch, okay? I know people who activated this robot and they are not doing anything. They don't come for Zoom meetings, they don't participate in the group chat, nothing. Yet they have team members and they are not taking care of them. It's like the captain has left the ship. Who do you expect to take care of the people? You understand? So if I'm going to sacrifice my time and take you through something, I need to get something out of it. You understand? If I'm not in your team, you are not in my team and I need to help you, it shouldn't be free. At first, I used to tell people, if you come into my inbox and you ask me to help you, the first thing I ask you is, which team are you in? Who is your upline? I want to see if you are in my team, I'll help you first. But if you are not in my team, I'm sorry, I'm going to help my team members first before I help you. But thanks to this mentorship now, like, it makes things much easier because there's no freelance. Someone cannot be suffering for someone and another person will be chopping it. Do you understand? So it's a fair thing to me, even though some people are using it wrongly by going out parading themselves to be mentor and advertising about it, that make me your mentor, when they are not even teaching anything. Such people, come out, get them, so don't worry. Okay, so that is it about the mentor. So you type the nickname of the person you want he or she to be your mentor. You search for the person, add it, and voila. If you also want to be a mentor, you click on this button here and you follow the instructions there. Okay, then that is it. So yeah, now let's go to more. More is even on Binance. Okay, and you click on more. More is on hobby as well. So more, we have most commonly used features and another more again. So this is edit. You click on edit, then whichever one you want to use or the one you use most frequently, you bring it under most commonly used. Okay, so I'm going to do that illustration now. So let's say, for instance, we didn't look at reward details. I bring it down. Then I bring my inviter to the top or user benefit to the top. Okay. Then I click on done. So all you just need to do is click on plus and minus. Okay. Plus to add, minus to bring down. Okay. So I'm going to do it again. I bring user benefits down. I add quantifier class. I bring assets down. I add price alert. So I'm going to talk about quantifier class and price alert. Okay. When you finish, you have to click on done to confirm what you want to save. Okay. All right. So let's look at quantifier class. So there are also video tutorials on the RoyalQ app. Okay. It's not only about making money, but you have to know some operations. Okay. So we have the RoyalQ operation, we have what is quantitative trading, we have principal income, we have what is floating loss, we have what is the trading strategy, the principle of quantifying money. We also have the RoyalQ robot introduction. Okay, so the introduction to RoyalQ is also here. We also have the API binding tutorial here. So you see, everything is in the app, everything is on it. All you just need to do is get time and go into it. Okay, make time for your business as well. So if you do not know about floating loss and you always complain that I'm tired of being in floating loss, so I've been in floating loss since how many months now, and you are not doing anything. Some people are forsaking the business because of floating loss. I laugh because if you know the floating loss that's all these millionaires and billionaires are in, you realize that your own is just chicken change. You know. So come and play this video, what is floating loss, and get to learn about it. You understand that it's not real loss, okay? And there are ways and means to come out of the floating loss, okay, that we have in this application by opening more margin calls and also by doing manual replenishment. I've done that and it works, okay? So talking out of experience. Now let's look at this. So there are languages also. You can also change. Not all are here, unfortunately, but you can actually switch to any language of your choice. Okay, so let's go to choose the English. Okay, so when you click on the three lines here too, you are going to see we have the home, the quantitative advantage, and the app download. Okay. So isn't this app beautiful? One application does so many things. It trades for you. You make profit in your exchange. You share the opportunity. You make money. You gain knowledge from it. Let's see if there are more things this application can do. Okay, so this is price alerts. You can actually create a price alert for a particular trade that you are into. Okay, so to do that, you click on the add, then you look for the coin and add it. Okay, and add it. Please hold on. I just remembered one of my prospects. Let me see if the person is here. Please hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. It's actually my activated member. Sorry for that. It's not professional, but forgive. Let me forward it to her. Okay, I'm back. So yes, let's say for instance, which coin is trending now? Is it Gala or Solana? So I add, you just click on the star, then you click on done. So Gala is added here. Let me search for Solana too. Then done. Okay. So anytime there is a price alert, like if the price goes up, it alerts you. Okay. All right. Now let's go to quantitative. Hey, no, we haven't finished. So now you see a lot of reds. They are beautiful, aren't they? Don't worry. So all this red, it means you are in floating loss, okay? And don't be tired of it. Don't be fed up or I'm going. No. You have to exercise patience because the market now is playing with us, but you have to be smart about it. So we have Algo, Ape, GMT. You see a lot of coins on this particular account, okay? So I'm going to click on one. Then we look at it. Let me see. Yeah, it has a transaction record, but not too much. I'm coming. Let me look for a coin that has a lot of transaction record. Let me see this. Okay, this one has a subcell and okay. All right. I want to use another coin. Hold on, I'm looking for another coin that has. Okay. Okay, this is only one. It's only one. Okay, manual buy. Okay, all right. Let me. Okay, I'm going to use the Wi-Fi. Okay, there's this coin. Okay, it's okay. I'm going to use the Wi-Fi to do my example. Okay. So let's look at Wi-Fi. This is having 416.5. Okay. The coin name is Wi-Fi. Now, we pronounce it the way we see it, or you can call the actual name. Like, for instance, BTC is Bitcoin. ETH is Ethereum. Sometimes if you mention ETH, someone will be standing there. If you say Ethereum, they don't even know Ethereum or ETH, okay? But it's one step at a time. You cannot use one day to know everything. So every day you learn. If you hear of something and you don't know, you ask and they explain to you, okay? So first of all, let's look at the transaction details. This is the transaction details and this is the log for this particular coin, okay? So let's click on the log first. Oh, there is no data now. Okay, let's click on transaction record. So under the transaction record, you are going to see the buy and the sales that has happened in this particular coin, okay? You are going to see the buy and the sell. on all, like all the buys, all the sells. You're going to see everything. Okay. So let's look at this. Okay. So I don't know. Go and ask. Okay, I'm coming. I'm in a meeting. Okay, wait. All right, sorry for that. So we have buy. So anytime there is a buy, you get an alert. Okay. If you see a buy without manual buy, it means the robot bought it for you. Okay, you set it up and the robot bought it. So it gives you the transaction fees, the deal amount, the filled quantity, the status, the open position limit, the order number, order time, and the exchange. It also gives you the average price it bought it at. Okay. So you would see it for all the coins. Now, if it sells to, it gives you the profit. Okay. It gives you the profit and the deal amount. Okay. So you'll be able to see this is actually a sub sell. Okay. Because it's bought at different times. So this is a sub sell. But if you see one sell, then you should know there are no margin calls. Okay. There were no margin calls. So that's when you see only a sell. Now, if you see manual sell or manual buy, it means you bought it manually. That simply means you went to click on the buy and the sell button of the coin. If I see a transaction with the manual buy or sell, I'm going to alert you so you see how that one also looks like. Okay. I think that is for, I thought I saw it. Let me see if it has a manual buy. This is sub sell. You see manual written close to the buy. And there is another common thing people see, abnormal. Is it abnormal operation or something? Some people ask that, why are they seeing that? This is a manual buy. This is a manual buy, you can see. Okay, this is a manual buy. There's another manual buy. So this coin was actually on 22. This coin was actually on 22 or something when I last bought it. Okay, but it was so high. The average price was so high. I continued to buy and sell. Now look at it. Now it's at 7. Okay, at first this place was showing 22 or 21, but now because of margin calls, I've been able to draw the average price to 7. Okay, so that is it. Now let's look at. So we are done with the transaction. Because it's iPhone, that's why you can't see it. But the Android, you see that they've written transaction details or transaction record. And this part is log. Yeah, I think log, if I'm not mistaken. So if USDT, that's the name of the coin, is on one shot. One shot simply means if this coin finish selling, all right. So we have the number of margin calls. This is the average price. The average price simply means the last time the coin bought. Okay, that is the average price. The last time the coin bought for you. Then the current price is the current price you are seeing currently. Okay. Now position quantity is the quantity of ape you are having. Okay. Then return rate. Return rate is the rate at which the coin is at now. Now, if the current price goes up, the return rate will be dropping. But if the current price goes down, the return rate will be increasing. Okay, so that is it. All right. Now let's click on cycle. So you see, as I click on cycle, it has become cycle. But if you click on one shot, it goes on one shot, okay? All right, so cell. Cell, this is the cell, the manual cell I was talking about, okay? So if you come here, you'll have a floating loss of -45 and you click on sell, you're going to lose. This one has nothing to do with RoyalQ or the robot. You initiated the robot to sell it at a loss for you, okay? So all you have to do is buy. You buy, you can either buy on market price or you type, this is the part you type the amount you want to buy again, okay? So if you buy manually like this, what you are doing is manual replenishment, okay? So how much to buy, that one depends on your pocket. But the minimum you can buy for manual replenishment is 10 USDT, okay? So let's say, for instance, if I want to buy the same amount I invested in this coin, I'm going to type 4440. Now, if I type it, you realize that as I typed it, the estimated average price is now 5232 instead of 7396. And now the return rate has reduced from -45 to -22. Do you see that? It's not magic, okay? So any amount of money you have on a particular coin, if you want to come out of it quickly, you can reinvest the same amount or more than that to come out of it, okay? So as ape is going up, like you realize that right now is 7396 is the same. But let's say, for instance, I invest 500, it will now drop to -21. Can you go to the phone? Okay, all right. So you can cancel. Now, stop margin call. If you've opened a lot of margin calls, you just click on stop margin call. Are you sure you want to close margin call? You confirm to close. You can open it if you want to initiate it again, okay? Now, this is the strategy mode I was talking about. So we have the whole warehouse mode that is actually normally used for one shot, especially if you haven't opened margin calls, okay? Then sub-bin mode is when you open margin calls, but you want the coin to sell faster, okay? If you put it on sub-bin mode, anytime there is a sell, there is a sub-sell, it uses the sub-sell, the profits that it sold, to draw the average price closer to the current price, okay? But with the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, that one, anytime there is a sub-sell, it gives you the profit on that particular position, okay? After the fourth call, from the fifth call going, it gives you the real-time settlement, like the payment on that particular percentage you have of the take profit, okay? Oh, let me put it on something. Okay, so we have the first preset buying price. The first preset buying price. So let's say they've given us a signal and they give us an entry price. You have to enter it here. Sometimes, even if the current price is equal to the entry price and you click on start, it picks it, because the market fluctuates, it can pick the higher one instead of the current price. So it's always advisable to type the entry price, okay, over here. When you click on it, I have to pause before I can type. So let's say, for instance, I want to buy at the current price 4045. It's going up. Okay, so 4.048. You just confirm, then it will buy at that price, okay? So that is it. Let me cancel. All right, let me see. Let me cancel it so it doesn't buy. Okay, since it already has margin call. Babe, our Wi-Fi is not working.
No, my device is working. The Wi-Fi.
Hello, can you all hear me, please? My Wi-Fi disconnected. I hope I'm still in. You can still see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Hello, am I loud and clear? Please test me in the chat so I know if you can hear me. My Wi-Fi went off. Okay, yes, okay. All right, let me continue. Thank you. Let me continue sharing. I don't know why my Wi-Fi went off. It's like Wi-Fi is not working. Okay, it's working now. All right, it's back. Sorry for that. I had to. All right, okay. So, okay. Let me start it again. I think I have to do my Wi-Fi. Let me close it. Let me close the RoyalQ app and relaunch it again. Okay. All right. So I've relaunched it again. Where is the app? I think it's at the post. Professional. Yeah. It's at post. All right. Okay. So I'm back. All right. So where is the app we're talking about? Yeah. So that is it. So yeah, we were at first preset buying price. I'm done explaining that part. So now we see call margin trigger price. Call margin trigger price. This simply means that if the current price gets to 3911, there will be a new buy. Okay. Now the current price is 4043. If it gets to 3911, it's going to buy. Now the take profit trigger price simply means if this coin gets to 7492, there'll be a new sell. Okay, I'm going to make profit. Okay. Now status, waiting for trigger. So either this price or this, it's either waiting to buy or to sell. Okay. All right, so first buying amount is 15. My take profit is 1.3. I don't want to be greedy. I just want to take small and come out of the market. The margin call drop 1.5%. Margin call limit 5. And it has only done 4, I think. The earning callback 0.3, buying callback 0.5. Now this part, you cannot do anything unless you edit. You click on trade setting. If you want to edit this part, you have to always click on trade setting to be able to do that. Okay. So let's click on trade settings. So this is a trade settings. You click on edit to make changes over here. Okay. So that is it. Now, yeah, I think I've explained everything. Yeah, there we have the price alert. This bell. This bell. Let me click on it for you to see. So that's if I want the robot to alert me if there is a rapid rise or big market rise, I switch on all these buttons, then I'll be notified. Okay. So there are so many settings. You can click once a day or notify repeatedly. Okay. Then we have the set price. You can actually set a price that you want them to alert you if it gets to that price. You can also set a percentage alert for fluctuation alerts. Okay. So you see one application, it has so many things in it. Unless you do not know the usage of that feature, okay, that is when you'll be lost. Now let's move to popular. So all these things can be found under operation strategy. Okay. Now let's go to popular. So under popular, you are going to see there are the top 10 popular coins, okay, that are trending. You see all of them here: ADA, DOT, Shiba, BTC, Ethereum, Solana, Link, 1inch, XRP, Matic. Okay, you see them over here. Now, if you are using Kobe, you click on Kobe and you realize that Kobe has a different setup, like different coins than Binance, because there are different trading going on over there. All right, so that is it. Now we have the BTC pairs, we have the Ethereum pairs, okay? So we do not trade with only USDT. You can actually trade with the BTC pairs and Ethereum pairs, okay, to accumulate more BTC or more Ethereum, okay? So you can do that. Just that if you are trading a particular coin under USDT, you cannot trade those pairs under BTC Ethereum, okay? So that is the challenge over here. All right, I hope that is clear. Now, let's move to quantitative because we are done under home, okay? All right, so under the quantitative, we have Binance at the top here. A lot of people seem to forget this. Last time I got a message from my new member who joined not long ago. She also brought a member from the United States who joined. So she was like, my team member cannot see anything, no coin is trading for her. I said, how is that possible? Not knowing it was on Binance. So I told them to look at the top. There is an arrow, a drop down arrow. Then he should click on Kraken. Since he is in the US, before they found it, you understand? So sometimes you have to look critically on the app and get to know more about it, okay? So that is it. If you are trading with Kraken, you click on Kraken. If you are trading with Binance, you make sure it's on Binance, okay? If you are not trading with a particular app, they'll tell you you have to do API binding. So that should even alert you that, did I even do Binance binding? No. So you'll be like, okay, I'm trading with Kraken. Then you click on Kraken, okay? Now, at the top right corner here, we have convert to USDT, okay? So this feature is here for us to convert some of the coins that sold but didn't return the money into USDT. And you can do this either on RoyalQ or on your exchange, okay? You doing this does not mean the money is here on RoyalQ, okay? It's because of the API binding. That is why you can see it here. Sometimes a coin sells but does not return the profit into the USDT. It can be found here, okay? So if you find it here, you just click on all, then you click on convert, then it goes there. All right, so that is it. Now, there is a search button here for us to use, search button. If you want to search for a coin, they say let's trade Solana, SOL, no data. You move to professional, you type it, you see it over there. Do not go and be scrolling through, because if you scroll through, it wastes a lot of time. Some people are slow, like learners or slow pickers. How should I put it? So before you scroll through, the coin must have delivered the 2% we were waiting for, okay? So that's why the search button is there. Type the name of the coin that was given on the signal. If you don't see it under general, click on professional. If your professional edition is not on or you can't see anything professional, you need to go to mine and turn it on over here where they said professional edition, this part. You turn the button on to get it, okay? All right, so let's go back to quantitative. Okay, so we have default coins, the volume, the price, both up and down, change in percentage, profit, up and down, and the rate, okay? All this has their own uses, okay? So the default will arrange the coins in the default order for you. The volume, if you click on it, will arrange the coins that has a lot of volume first will come, okay? Then the price, if you put it on price too, if you click on price, it will give you the coins that have their prices are high, from the higher to the lowest, okay? If you click on change in percentage, it gives you the coin that is performing well, okay, in their return rate, like this, like this, like this. It gives you in that order. So the arrow will tell you which order it will give you in, okay? All right, so the same applies to the profit and the rate too, okay? All right, now below, this is where you would see your balance, okay? So let me turn on the eye. There is an eye close to Binance. If you do not want anybody to see how much you have, just off it. But if you want them to see it, or you want it to be seen, you click on the eye. Now, this is a refresh button. A lot of people do not know this button. It's called a refresh button. If you click on it, it refreshes for you to see the actual USDT you have, okay? I hope that is clear. Now, batch setting. If you want to make a change or trade settings in a particular coin or some particular or all the coins, you just click on batch settings. You click on all is down here, operate only for selected coin. So if you click on all, it's going to select all. But if you want it to apply to just some few coins, you select those coins. Then you click on trade settings. Then you'll be able to edit it or change it however you want it, okay? That is the usage of the batch setting. You click back on batch setting to send you back. Now we are done with quantitative. You see, it's easy. Now let's go to circle. So when we all joined this business during the early times, we didn't know a lot about the RoyalQ app. So we followed copy traders, okay? So there are so many copy traders. So you can join any that you want. Now, another way to make money aside trading, aside sharing of the opportunity, you can also be a circle lord, okay? You being a copy trader simply means, first, you need to be qualified. Second, you give your trade settings that the community follows, okay? Do not forget, we do not have only crypto ambassador users in RoyalQ. RoyalQ is worldwide, it's global. So there are a lot of people who join every day. So you'd see, this is 184,000 participants on QQ Circle. There are so many. You can also create your circle and have your, how do you call it? Your copy, have your settings for people to copy, okay? Someone even named their this thing T Tesla. So yeah, we have so many. All right. If you click on this bar here, it's going to give you, someone will be wondering which bar is she talking about. This is the bar I'm talking about. If you click on it, you'd see the circle leaderboard, the profit list, the hot list, the popularity list. Okay, so it can help you choose which copy trader to follow. Take note, all these copy traders are already on RoyalQ, okay? So they cannot be a copy trader without using the application, okay? So they are all on it. All right, so let's move to news. So news, order message always is, let's say if there is a new buy and sell, you get the message over here. Sometimes people ask me, this you people, this is your robot, how will I even know if it's buy or sell? I'm like, anytime it buys, it alerts you on news, unless you are not checking. Okay, so let's see. When you click on my inviter, it allows you to chat with your upline. Okay, it allows you to chat with your upline. But if your upline is no more in the business, they will not see, or if their account has expired. Okay, all right. So aside you trading, aside you sharing the opportunity, aside you gaining knowledge, aside you aside you trading, gaining knowledge, sharing the opportunity, you can also use RoyalQ as a chat, social media. Okay, you can chat. So yeah, we have emojis, you can send voice notes and so on. You can add album or shoot a video. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Are you enjoying the session? We'll be done soon. Okay, don't sleep. Oh, is it interesting or is boring? Let me know your comments so that I'll continue. I stopped sharing my screen because I want to log into a different account. Okay, we'll be done soon. Almost in about 20 or 30 minutes. We'll be done. So just hold on. No, I cannot share this thing publicly because this is being streamed on YouTube as well, and people will watch it later. All right, so I'm done. Now let me share my screen again. Wow, someone said interesting information. Is it Maureen from UK? Is it my team member from UK? I hope she's the one. All right, okay. So I hope you can all see my screen again. So yeah, this is me here, V4 rank. This is my name. So my nickname, okay, NSPPD, even though I'm popularly known as Doris Angel, okay. So you're going to see your rank that you are on. I'm currently on V4, as you all know, working hard, striving hard to get to V5, okay. So my email is actually not publicly shared. I clicked on the I. Now let's look at the dates my account will be expiring. 19th of June, 2023. I can't wait for that day. I'm sure I'm gonna even renew before that date comes, okay? Why? Because this is an amazing app. I've done so many businesses and I keep saying there is none that can be compared to RoyalQ. You either take it or leave it. All right. So you click on renew if you want to renew, okay? Now, let's look at this arrow at the top here. Let's click on the arrow. When you click on this arrow, you are going to see your inviter, the person who invited you to this business, okay? With the Android, I think you see my counselor or my sponsor, one of the above, okay? All right, location, we all know I'm in Germany, okay? My nickname is here. Now, anytime you get a new member and you want to, before activating the member, please come and check my inviter to be sure of the account you gave the person, okay? Because now, if you make a mistake and you use a different link, you cannot retrieve the money. At first, you could retrieve it, but you have to retrieve it in bits. But now you cannot. So that is why I say, let's be careful. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry to make that $30, $50, $40, okay? Relax. Come and check whether the link you give the person, is it that same link? That is why it's always advisable to change your nickname as soon as you join the business. You personalize your account by giving it a special name that no one has already used in the system, okay? If you select a name and it's being used, add something to it to make it more unique, okay? So we all know my great leader Julius Kabanda is my upline. That is why you see Julius here, okay? All right, so let's move out of personal information. Now this is professional edition, okay? So you turn on this button if your own is off. Now, there are some questions that will come. 3 questions. You have to make sure you answer them correctly, okay? But the answers are, number 1 is B, number 2 is C, number 3 is B. BCB. I always call it for short, okay? But always, if you've forgotten the answers, always make sure you select the correct answers. Always make sure you get the green answers, like the green text, then you can submit, then the professional edition will be on. So you can get the coins that are under those professional section. Okay. All right, user benefits. So those of us sharing our referral link, what do we get? So what makes you a V1? As soon as you activate, you become a V1. Okay. Now, on a V1 level, whoever you share your link with, you earn $30. Isn't that cool? $30 in euros is a lot. In Ghana cedis is a lot. In Ugandan shillings is a lot. In South African rands is a lot. Just $30 for one person. Imagine you bring 10 people. That's $300. It's no money to joke with. You understand? You are not scamming anybody. You're just inviting them to invest in crypto. That is all. Now, what sends you to the next rank, V2? You need 3 V1s, 20 team members to go to V2. Just 20. It's not much, just 20. Okay. Don't forget these 20 teams. You are not the only one creating it. The 3 people you brought, let them follow your footsteps. Then you are there. Okay. You can even bring more than 3. Okay. But I would advise you put only maximum of 5. When you're on V1, just put maximum of 5 so that you put the rest of the people under the people you brought and you take the money back. Okay. Because there shouldn't be any free lunch. Okay. All right. V2. Now, on the V2 rank, you do not earn $30 again. You now earn $40, okay, when you directly use your link to activate someone, plus team rewards of 30%, okay? Then team members you need 100 plus 5 direct and 3 V2s to go to V3. You see, it's easy. It's very, very easy. You just have to duplicate. Whatever you do, you tell the people you brought to do the same. If all of them cannot do and even half of them can do, you still get there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to jump to V4, the rank that I'm on. On the V4 rank, if you activate someone, you earn $60 sharp. $60 on each activation you do with your referral link. Plus all the team members that are under you that you are qualified to earn from. You get 50% of their team trading profit, okay? Plus 10% of peer reward. Let's say I have a V4 in my team. I earn 10% of whatever that comes into their team, okay? Plus activate peer rewards, okay? Anytime they activate a new person in their team, I earn $1.5. Okay, that's also money, okay? All right, so getting to V5, I need 800 team members and at least 1 V4 in 3 different lines and 12 directs, okay? All right, then you move to V5, you move to V6. So you realize that the higher you go in rank, the more money you make. And in this business, we do not have a lot of ranks, only six ranks, which is good because in some businesses, some business that I did in the past, the levels, I think up to the 20th level, before you get there, it's not easy. But all those businesses were not even proper. They were not legit. So V6, the almighty rank, the rank that you see how some leaders have taken this business very personal, is because of this rank. Because on this rank, you can earn $5,000 a day, $10,000 a day, $1,000 a day, $2,000, just name it. Daily, not weekly, not monthly. This is the rank that you earn 2 types of benefits. You earn from your team, you earn globally. Imagine you living in Africa and earning from people in Europe, earning from people in Asia continent when you haven't even been to Asia. Tell me this business is not sweet unless you don't have understanding about the business. Okay, so this is a part that we are all working vigorously towards, because this part, when we get to this level, it's like financial freedom. Okay, it's a good business and I love it. All right, let's move to assets. So Total asset, $101, okay, USDT. That's equivalent in US dollar, the same. All right, so we have this button here, this settings button. When you click on it, you would see 2 reminder limit. This is the limit you set for your trading. Okay, if you are trading, you set this reminder so that anytime you are trading and your full fee gets to 2, RoyalQ alerts you that top up, your full fee is getting finished. But if you are someone who shares the business, you will not be getting such alerts because every day you have money on your assets, money you are getting from your team. Okay. Now, people who are trading with huge capitals do not set $2 as limits. They raise it up a bit, so it's editable. Okay. All right. Deposit. So if you want to bring money from your exchange to RoyalQ, you have to click on deposit. Not only money from your exchange, but money from another RoyalQ account. You have to come here and click on deposit to get the deposit address. The deposit address, the wallet address. Okay, you copy it, then you go and paste it. Make sure it's TRC20 you are bringing. Okay. So they said, please do not deposit any non-USDT asset to the address above. The deposit may take a short while to arrive. Funds may not be withdrawn from inactive accounts. So you now understand when I said, make sure whoever you want to activate gets the right link, or else any mistake they make, they cannot withdraw the money. It's not easy to lose 141 or 120 USDT. Okay. Now, they said before you start trading, you would need some fuel. Okay. You need some fuel fee to start your trading. So that is why if you activated with 120, you don't have at least $10 or $20, you cannot trade. Okay. All right, let's go to withdrawals. No, before you go to withdrawals, yeah, there is another icon here. Don't be scared to click on it. Just click on it and see what is there. So we have deposits and withdrawal, deposits and withdrawal. So all the deposits that you've made on your account, you are going to see it. Okay. Sometimes the deposits are from RoyalQ account. So don't be like, hey, then this woman, she used a lot of wealth for you. No. Some deposits are from, I have multiple accounts on RoyalQ. All right, withdrawal. So all the withdrawals that have been made, you see everything over here. Okay. You can withdraw as low as $14. Okay. Sometimes you have to prove to some doubting Thomases, oh, hey, this is your business. I know it's for rich people. Oh, now rich people, they do this your business. So you have to prove to them that, see, if you can withdraw as low as $14, tell me where the richness is. $14. You see? So some people always think you have to make a lot of money before you can withdraw. No. So that is it. You can withdraw. Like, I love this business. This is real business. Okay. So you still see the withdrawal here. The withdrawal detail is still at the corner here. You paste the wallet address here. Over here, someone pasted referral link. This place is wallet address. You can see withdrawal address. Someone pasted a referral link here. Don't come and post your residential address here. Okay. All right. The minimum quantity. How much do you want to withdraw? The minimum you can withdraw is $10. Okay. Now, if you are withdrawing to an external account, they charge you 2 USDT. That is another beautiful thing I love about this opportunity. They do not charge a lot when you are withdrawing. So tell me if this opportunity is not beautiful. It's so nice. There are some businesses we did in the past. Anytime you want to withdraw, there'll be like 10% of whatever you want to withdraw is ours. Upon all the fees we paid, and there were even scams to make matters worse. So imagine this legit business, you're only paying 2 USDT. Even if you are withdrawing 10,000, you still pay 2 USDT. Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. Do you understand? So tell me why you won't share this opportunity. Now, transfer. If you want to send to a RoyalQ user, you always use transfer. I used this method yesterday. I had to withdraw from my husband's account to my main account before I withdrew, so that they don't charge me $222 on each. Do you understand? Now let's look at the history record. Team quantification, it simply means I made money from my team. Team quantification, peer reward, I made money from a V4 in my team. Peer reward, team quantification, and so on. Now let's look. I think 3 days ago, I made some $30 somewhere. Let me see if it's this. So I show you how activation gain to appears like. Okay, this is 10. So activation gain, $10. That was from one of my V3s. Now let's look at another date. Let's see second and see if there is any 30 going to show. Yeah. So on the 1st of January, someone activated 30 USDT from my V1 team. So all the people that are on my V1, anytime they bring new person, I earn $30. All the V2s, I earn $20. All the V3s, $10. All the V4s, 1.5. If me, myself, I bring someone $60. So tell me you don't like this opportunity. Tell me why you only be depending on your floating loss and you not share the opportunity. Do you understand? So that is it. Now let's go to A. Okay. We looked at the API bind already, but let me just prove to you that you can connect all these applications to just one robot. Okay, this is the proof. All right, now let's go to team. Team is where you are going to see your total team members, okay, in your team. Okay, I'm going to see it under team. And also the activate profit. Activate profit simply means the people who activated in your team, those you were qualified to earn money from. So the activate total profit is 20,518. Imagine which online and you earn this money. I only started with $100. Even my own is small, so sometimes I'm shy to talk about it because I have team members that I have a lot of them. I cannot even count, a lot. You might be thinking, this girl, she has been in the business since 2021. What do you expect now? What do you expect? Shake it, Sha. No. Allowed. It doesn't matter when you started or when you joined. If only you are serious, you can overtake the person who brought you in rank, in money and everything. You understand? Because one of my team members, one of my downlines is not having 20,000 though. Some are having 50,000 over here. Some are having 100,000 at where they've written activate total profit. Yeah. I know some people are opening their mouth and giving some eye contact. That really, yes, really. They are in my team. That is why I know. Now, direct quantification. 18 people have activated with my link. 4 have not yet activated. I'm still chasing them. I'm still praying for them so that they join. Now, team quantification, I have 14,903 who have activated and 17,000 have not activated. So unfortunate. Then inactive members are more under the team quantification. But we still move. We're still pushing through. You understand? Not everybody will say yes to you, but you still have to share. All right. Now let's go to direct referrals and you would see. So under the direct referrals, all the 18 people that I activated and the inactive 4 members are all here. So I see the rank that each of them are on. Okay, their registration time is also recorded. Sometimes you get a downline asking you, when did I even join this business? Do you remember the day I registered? You can come and get it over here. Okay, so that is it. You see their levels as well. All right, so let's move out and go to reward details. Reward details. So I'm not going to go too much into details. we have the full details, we have the activation gain, we have the direct quantification, that is money you've made directly. Let me click on activation gain. Under activation gain, we have activate peer income, we have activate global dividends. Okay, the global dividends, remember I told you V6, that is when you earn this. Activate peer income, that is when you earn from a V4 member. Okay, so let me see if I have one activate peer income. Yeah, so you see 1.5. If I get to V6, you'll now be seeing something that activate global dividends as well. Okay. All right. Direct quantification. There are people that are trading directly under me. Team quantification, my team members, those that I'm qualified to earn from. Okay. So you see, just imagine making 25,718, whatever currency you are using. US dollar. Let's just use US dollar. 25,000. Oh, sorry.
Hola, ¿me puedes prestar el café más cercano?
Hello, can you tell me where the nearest cafe is?
It's not far from here.
I don't need translator now. So 25,718, 25,718. That's in euros is 24,151 euros. That in Ghana cedis is 266,181 Ghana cedis. Do you have some Ghanaians in the house? Do we have some Ghanaians? Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Give me some handshakes. I want to provoke some Ghanaians in the house. Do you have some Ghanaians? Do you have some? Hey, no Ghanaian. Wow. Wow, only one Ghanaian. Oh, Sarah, good to see you. I'm happy to see you. So unfortunate we only have one Ghanaian in this house. Oh, Abigail is also a Ghanaian. Wow, that's nice. Enoch Asante, yes, you're a Ghanaian, your name. So imagine, Enoch. Which app is this, please? Okay, I think we have a prospect here. I'm going to answer you later. Please wait. Okay, so imagine 25,718. I joined June 2021. June this year will be 2 years exactly, making 25,000. This in South African rand is 40,000 or me. Sometimes the figures become some way that you don't even know how to pronounce it. Just imagine Ugandan shilling, that is 90, is it 95 million with our Julius? Coach Musa, is it 95 million I'm seeing? Or 95,000? 95 million, I think. So imagine my $100 became 34,570 Canadian dollars. Oh my God. Oh my God. Even if you have too much money, you can just share the opportunity just to invest in crypto. Imagine this in Ethereum. That's 20,000. Ethereum. Imagine that in BTC. That is one BTC. If you want to do this business for fun, you can just even decide to share, and that money is your BTC money, your Ethereum money. Tell me why you won't share. $100 now, 10, 25,000. Even my money is small because I have some of my members who have made 100,000, 120,000, 50,000, and so on. Leader Precious, she's here, she can testify a lot. So tell me why, hey, me, I don't know how to share, but you'll be sharing some TikTok video on your status. You'll be sharing some Nike shoe you bought or some Balenciaga bag you bought that even Balenciaga company don't know you are even doing adverts for them. Do you understand? When we say, people will be like, oh, you have to post for fun. What are you making money out of that fun? Make sure the fun you are posting, you are making money out of it. So share this opportunity. Oh, please have a change of mindset. Your status should be filled with RoyalQ. Me, people call me the RoyalQ Madam. Everybody knows. Everybody in my circle. They don't joke. They all know. So let them know you for the business you do, okay? Circle owner. I'm not a circle owner, so you won't see anything. My synchronized strategy. If you have synced to a strategy on the RoyalQ, the copy trader, you would see it over here. Okay, you can cancel it at any time. Then share. So on the home button, we have invite a friend. On the mine button, we have share. So you can find invite a friend, 2 different parts. Okay, so share and invite a friend on the home button. So you copy again, then you share. Okay, do not copy the invitation link. Please don't let the people go and download the app from Play Store, because there are a lot of fake RoyalQ apps on Play Store. That one, the company cannot stop people from creating and duplicating it. Do you understand? Even original Coke, we have fake Cokes that are there. Do you understand? So that one, RoyalQ cannot stop there. That is why you have to make sure you follow the right route. If someone invited you to this session, go back to them. Ask them for a referral link. If you are interested, ask them for a referral link. Activate your bot, come on board, and get to know more. But if you are new, do not miss the Saturday session, because that is where you get to know how to use the application well. Okay. RoyalQ feedback. Do you have any problem? Any problem at all? Just bring it over here. They have the online customer service. They have the customer service too that will be attending to you anytime you have any question. And under the help center, you see latest announcement, beginner's guide, RoyalQ related questions and answers, strategy description, and so on and so forth. So you see this application, everything, it has a double. Everything, it has a double. So this is why it makes it unique and beautiful. Security center. This has to do with the security of your application. Okay. So me that have been withdrawing money like that, I have to secure my account with Google Authenticator. So you to secure your own, okay? Because there are people, some people did not come to do this business, so others came to hack. So you have to make sure you secure your account from the evil ones, okay, by protecting it with Google Authenticator. And there is a video to go about that, okay? And we have SMS verification. If you want to turn that button on, anytime you want to withdraw money from RoyalQ, you are going to be given an SMS, like OTP. So you bring the code here to complete your withdrawal. But they only charge you 2 cents, 2 USDT. That's like 0.2, sorry. Trusted device. If you click on it, you see the device that you've used to enter the account, the area, and so on and so forth. Delete account. I'll not make a mistake and click that. I think Leader Pressure can explain what is there. But me, I'll not, because Leader Pressure assisted someone. Me, I will not click that place, because maybe if I click, I'll not get option to ask, are you sure? Then I delete my account. What will I do now? I can't get it back. So if you are not okay, you are not happy with all these benefits, you are like, I don't like this app. What sort of nonsense app is this? Please just come here, come to mine, click on security center, click on delete account, live in peace. Live in peace, leave us in peace, and you to live in peace. Okay, you can turn on the Face ID and PIN anytime you log in. You do not have to type your password, you just have to give a PIN or your Face ID. Okay. Policy settings. You create these settings if you want to have your personalized settings for trade. So anytime you want to trade, you pick them up. Okay, you can create as many as you want. System setting. This is where you see the firmware version. That is the latest version of the application we are using. That's the RoyalQ app. Valuation method. If you want to change to whatever currency, you change it over here. We have the Ugandan shilling, Nigerian naira, and so on. The euro is not yet here. Language. You can change to any language you want. You can even invite people who speak French into this business. People who speak Arabic, they can be able to use the app. Team mode, night mode, day mode, follow system, choose any. Notification settings, that's for the price alert. You can turn it off if it's disturbing you too much. about RoyalQ, click on it to follow them on their social media handle. Log out to log out. So I'm done. Do you have any questions for me, my audience? If you have any questions, please raise up your hand. If you do not have any question, you can also type your question in the chat, okay? You can also type your question in the chat. Someone might be wondering, okay, she talked about we making profits, both the trading and the sharing of the opportunity. The sharing of the opportunity, you get it from RoyalQ. But the trading, where does that profit goes to? It goes to your exchange. How do you withdraw it? You either convert it, you transfer the USDT you've gotten as profit into your funding wallet. Because if it's on your funding wallet, it's not, it doesn't, no one will touch it. The robot cannot use it to trade. But as soon as it's still on your spot wallet, the robot can use it to trade if you place another trade or you have a cycle trade, okay? But if you're in Europe and you have the Binance card, anytime you make profit, you can send it to your Binance card and withdraw. Withdrawals is free of charge. But if you're in Africa, you sell it on P2P, okay? There are some countries that you can actually connect to your bank, to your Binance, and you can send it directly to that bank, okay? So that is it. Any questions? Okay, Abigail, is it that you have a question for me or you raised your hands up when I asked Ghanaians to raise their hands up? Please answer me. Okay, do you have any questions for me? If no questions, then I'm going to check in the chat to see if there are any questions. Okay. So I'm starting from beginning, no questions, no question, no question. Should we treat that reminder on API binding on Binance as important? Alex254, I don't understand your question. I do not understand your question, so please explain well. I would like you to explain all the three modes, please. I explained it. I hope you got it, or I should re-explain it again. Okay, so the three strategy modes, we have the whole warehouse mode. That is simply the mode that brings profit to you in whole, okay? Mostly we use this mode when we are trading one shot, okay? One shot without margin calls. Sometimes to one shot with 3 or few margin calls too is still okay. Then the sub-bin mode, that is the mode that when you switch on that mode, the profit that you get is being used to draw the average price closer to the current price until all the positions are closed before you get profit. Then the sub-bin mode real-time settlement, that one, after the fourth call, whatever position it buys and sells, it gives you the profit of the sub sales, okay? The sub sell simply means maybe it's bought at a particular point, then it's sold. After selling, it brings you the profit of the previous buy, okay? So that is the meaning, Leader Maureen. I hope you understand. Okay, what is fuel fee? Okay, so fuel fee is simply the amount that you are being charged when you make profit, okay? And this fee goes to the line of networkers, okay? So if you have an upline, but you are trading and you do not have any downline, meaning you are cheating your own self, because whatever trading profit you are making, your upline is benefiting from it. So you also have to at least bring someone, so you also benefit from someone's profit, okay? So that's the fuel fee, and it's 20%, okay? Whatever profit you make, 20% goes to the RoyalQ community. Yeah, that is it. How much is deducted as fuel fee? 20%. I've already said it. So whatever profit you make, 20% is being deducted. Okay. Please, how do we get here, Ma? Segunk, are you still here? Segunk, let me see. Segunk. Okay, you are still here. Please, who invited you to this business? Who invited you to this meeting? You can go back to the person. You can go back to the person, okay? go back to the person and get the link to activate. So whoever brought Segung here, please contact the person. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name well. Contact the person and give the referral link to the person to activate as soon as possible and join all our groups and start enjoying money. Okay, it's the same as fueling your car. Exactly. I really like this person's explanation. Esther Lima, thanks so much. When we joined from the beginning, people were like, how can I trade and give 20% profit to the RoyalQ? What's that? I just asked the person, if you have a car without fuel, can it move? The person said, no, of course. I said, yeah. So you trade with fuel as well. Sometimes people call it gas fees. So that is it. It's simple. We don't hear you very well. It's like you are not near the microphone. Oh, really? Can you all hear me? Oh. Hello, is my voice clear? Hey, all this while, I'm so sorry. My co-host, can you hear me well, please? Okay, someone gave me a thumbs up. Okay, because I'm like, oh my God, so sorry for the person who cannot hear me well, okay? But next time, increase your volume because a lot of people said they can hear me too. So sorry. Please talk more on the first mode. That's the whole warehouse mode, right? Is it the whole warehouse mode, Segung? Please, sometimes you make your question clear for me to understand, okay? How is the average price of a particular trade got when you are starting a trade? It's the first entry price, okay? So on a signal, you are being given an entry price. So if you enter that price and the robot picks it up, that becomes your average price. Sometimes the entry price they give on the signal is a bit higher or lower than the price that is being recorded on the RoyalQ. Okay, so that is it. So that is how the price is got and it's been. Okay, please talk more about the whole warehouse mode. I've already done that, Segung. I hope you heard me clear. Okay. Interesting information. No, I'm Maureen from South Africa. Okay, the Maureen I know in UK too. She's in my team. She also lives in she's a South African but living in UK. Okay, nice meeting you, Maureen. Which app is this? So Williams, the app we are talking about is called Royal Quantitative Application. Okay, it's a trading app that makes you trade in crypto, and there are 3 pairs you can trade in: USDT, BTC pair, and Ethereum pairs. Okay, so you earn whilst trading. Now your trading capital does not come to the RoyalQ app. It goes, your trading capital is on your exchange. You can use Binance, Hobby, Indodax, or Kraken. These 4 apps, you can use it. Okay, now for the robot to start trading for you, you need to pay 120 USDT. It's a 1-year fee that you pay. Okay, then you add fuel fee. Minimum you can add is 10, but mostly we tell people to bring 20. That's why you see people sending 141 onto their RoyalQ for the first time. They activate with 120. The rest of the $20 is being left for fuel fee. I hope that is clear, William. I hope William is still here in the meeting. If he's not here, someone must have gotten that explanation. Okay, so I got $11.15 from that. How do I need to start? I do not understand you, Michael Haber. Are you still here? Michael Haber, please unmute yourself. I've asked you to unmute yourself and ask me the question clear. If you are at a noisy place, you can re-type your question so I understand you. Okay. Hello.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. So please ask your question well. How do you get what? I didn't get your question clear.
Yeah, I'm a Frenchman, so I need to reformulate my question again.
Okay.
But I'm saying that I got 11 USDT in my Binance account.
Okay. And you want to
So
start the business?
I'm asking how much is it left so that I can really start with RoyalQ.
Okay, so I always advise people to start with a minimum of $250. You use $120 to activate the bot, then $20 for fuel fee, then the rest of the money for your trading capital. So with $250, you have 11.15. Let's do the math. 250 minus 11.15. You need $238 more to be able to get on board. But you can start trading as low as $50. If you do not have more than $100, you can start trading with 50, start to share the opportunity, and 30, then you'll be topping it up to your Binance. Then you can start trading with a huge capital. Okay. I hope that is clear.
So that's me from there. I need 240, right?
240. It's good you round it up. I like you. You're a good mathematician. Yeah, instead of 238.85, just round it to 240. Yep.
Okay. You know, I've been following this business for long, but it's time for me in this year that I start.
This year you have to take that action. That is good. Yeah. New Year resolutions. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. If that is all, you're welcome. So whoever brought Mikel is happy to get on board. Get in touch with Mikel. I hope the person who brought Mikel has not left. So I'm muting you now, Mikel. Okay. All right. So what question again? No question. Okay. Which app is this? Okay, I've answered you. Okay, Mr. Enoch, you're welcome. What strategy mode can you use with one shot that has 4 margin calls? You can use the whole warehouse, okay? If it's more than 5, that is when you can use the sub-bin mode real time or the sub-bin mode. If it's exactly 4 margin calls, take it to whole warehouse mode. You cannot even switch to the 2, okay? So, Mr. Good Luck, I hope I've answered you. Okay, Leader Nosifo, I think I know you. Okay, all right. Everybody can hear me loud and clear. Okay. Thank you all for the compliment. I really appreciate. Okay, someone has more questions. Sorry, I mean the calculator you use, not the RoyalQ app, ma. I mean what you calculated as regards your profits. I didn't understand your question well. Let me explain. While you were teaching, you used a calculator that showed, okay. That is called my currency converter. Okay, you can get it on Play Store. Yeah, it's called my currency converter. Okay, I hope I've gotten you now. What app did you use? Okay. Can RoyalQ lose money? No. RoyalQ does not trade at a loss unless you want to sell it at a loss, okay? RoyalQ is an artificial intelligence robot that is being programmed to only sell when there is profit. If there is loss, it doesn't sell. It holds on until profit comes, then it sells. And the profit too, it's based on how you set it. The take profit is based on how you set it. Some people are sometimes greedy. They'll be like, me, this coin, I want to take 30% from it, so I'll wait. 30%. 30% of what? 30% of the capital you invested in it, okay? Let's say, for instance, you are trading with $500 and you want to make 30% profit of $500. Yeah, that is it. So calculate 30% of 500. 500 times 30%, that's $150, okay? But we give signals as well. So you can follow the signals. The signals, sometimes they tell you take 5%, take 2%, take 2.5, and so on. So it doesn't trade at a loss. Never. Unless the coin is on floating loss and you go and press the sell button, that one, you initiated the robot to sell at a loss for you. RoyalQ has never traded at a loss. You can never lose your money on RoyalQ. Never. Okay, let me explain how you, okay, I got it now. Can I lose a trade with RoyalQ? No, you cannot. With RoyalQ, people can testify, no losing, okay? So I think we are done with the question. Abigail, I don't think she has a question. Daniel AJ, that's nice. I see a lot of Ghanaians here. I'm happy when I see Ghanaians. So it's nice talking to you guys. It's nice educating you guys. Thank you so much, Coach Musa, for being my co-host. I know some of my hosts left. So have a lovely day. We are done for today. We will meet next week, same time, 8 a.m. European time, 8 a.m., 7 a.m. Ghana time. Yeah. So it's only 2 hours session. Today we did more than 2 hours. So sorry for that. All right. God bless you all. Have a lovely day. If you want to get the recorded version of this, you can find it live on, you can find it on YouTube channel, Crypto Ambassador. Okay, let me see if I can get it here and post it on the group for us. I'm not getting it. So I'll get it and share it on all the groups, okay? So if you get it, you can also share it on the other platforms and on the RoyalQ group chat. God bless you all. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. I'm ending this Zoom now. God be with you all. Bye.